This is the first race of the Manufacturers Cup, which is my favorite out of all the series. The Nations Cup, the Manufacturers Cup, and the Toyota Gazoo Racing Cup. This is my favorite. But this is not my favorite track. I actually do not like this track very much. But we're going to do some practice laps. I've done this track so many times with the World Series and the Asleep at the Wheel Racing League that I've actually gotten pretty good at it, but I still don't like it. So we're gonna do some practice laps around this. Right now in the world global ranking, I'm 12,310th. So maybe we can boost that up a bit before the race. The strongest car seems to be the GTR. There's a lot of those. I had to scroll down to find the highest S15 Silvia, the one that I'm using. And would you believe it, if it's still there, number 69. If that's not a sign, I don't know what is. But yeah, we're going to do some practice laps, or a practice lap, because we only have a minute 53 to do a practice lap. I'm cutting it pretty close with this one, but we can get some practice in. I'm gonna have to get the line good through that one. It's kind of like that last stream, that one penultimate corner at Interlagos. You gotta get it just right to do it flat out. We got 1 minute left to practice. Brake a little late there. Around this track, you most of the time want to brake around the 300 board. If it's at the end of like a straight or something. Yeah, y'all can see why I don't like this track so much. It's not as bad as Willow Springs though. If I had to choose between the two for a 24-hour race, I'd much rather do this track. And matchmaking is starting. So we're probably not going to be able to complete a lap. Yep. We're going to see what happens. The Nations Cup, I finished, I believe, 15th in New York in the GT3 league, my class. And that's not bad, but I know I can do better, and most of the time I do better in the Manufacturers Cup. I got third in New York State once. This track is a recipe for disaster though. There's a lot of contact potential on it, and most of the time the potential comes to fruition and everybody dies. So that's another reason why I'm not the biggest fan of this track. Just gotta play it safe and hope everybody else does as well. It's 1 times fuel depletion and 1 times tire wear, so we're not gonna have to worry about any pitting or anything like that. Just 10 laps of the race and 5 minutes of qualifying. So nothing but hard race and no strategy involved. Well, I mean, yeah, strategy, but like no pit strategy, you know. Make sure I got the hards on, because I don't want to start on wets, because that's happened way too many times. What is the point potential here? 41. Okay. You gotta lock in. It's gotta warm up the tires, warm up the brakes. Just go on ahead. Come on, mate. You go too. Or not, okay. Alright, now we got clean air behind. Need to let them go a little bit so we can get clean air ahead. This is going to be a tricky situation to pull off. Alright, now we're on to the actual lap. One that's going to count. Just a little too late turning in there. Did that guy leave? Or did he just, like, return to the pits or something? Nope, he left. Okay. I've never seen somebody leave in qualifying before. What? Was it the exit? It's probably gonna dequalify this lap, and then the next lap I'm gonna be slowed down. Yep. Qualifying isn't going too well. Hope this isn't foreshadowing of the race. Come on, mate. He has a 2-second penalty. How do you get a 2-second penalty in qualifying? Yeah, still not the biggest fan of this track, to be honest. Where's that gonna put me? 8th for now. 9th. Still 3 other people that could surpass me. That's gonna give us a hard race. We have to work our way up through the pack, which seemed pretty difficult because it was good because I wasn't really being slowed down by anybody on the track, but that also means that everybody else on the track was pretty fast. So yeah, stuck in 11th now. At least we're close to the top 10. Let's remind everybody to have a clean race. Still make sure I have the hard tires on. Alright, if I didn't lose or gain any positions, right now I would make 24 points. Just if I stayed in the qualifying position. Why do they have such a long countdown for the final? It's like sometimes it's like a minute countdown. Some of these guys have already done this race. You can see over on the right, like 35 points, 20 points, 34 points, 32 points. Hopefully we only have to do this one time. The opening is even better than the Nations Cup. There it is, boys. Manufactures Cup, Season 3, Round 1. Y'all ready for this? This is about to be one of the hardest races of the year. Oh, for a minute I was like, no way it's in nighttime, bro. We're just in the tunnel. Probably want to put on the gas a little bit to lighten the car. Yeah, I would have been 6th or 7th, if that first lap had counted. But instead, I'm 11th. It's gonna be a long race. No signs of rain. Oh, we're starting pretty far up. That's kind of weird. First corner not looking too bright. Penalty system's whack, bro. Second and a half penalty for hitting the barrier? That's actually crazy. What is this guy going on about? I went so wide there, yeah, he still hit me. Oh boy, I feel bad for that dude. Alright, we got some slipstream, but we got some dirty air coming into this tunnel, so we need to make sure to take the perfect line. Brake just before 300, because we're going a little bit faster than normal. Quite a bit of people going off without contact, seemingly. Alright, gotta be careful here. I honestly did not mean to dive bomb that, but hey, it worked. So we're just gonna run with it. Be careful to stay on the track this time. Alright, he's gonna serve his penalty. He's gonna be close into this tunnel. Ooh, he's right on my tail, bro. Just got invited to a party. I can't join right now, bro. Alright, pulling quite a gap. They're going to start fighting. This guy up ahead is what we need to focus on. Alright, not bad, not bad. We're bringing the gap down. Alright, they're 3.5 seconds behind. So we can really focus on the pack ahead now. Shoot, we're gonna lose some time through there. And he also has slipstream now. Which is going to make this a little harder, but if they get close enough, they're going to start fighting, and that's going to give me the opportunity to overtake. Yep, see? Look at that, bro. I did not mean to do that. This guy might be slowing me down a little bit. I need to make a move on him. Going on the inside in here. Oh, he's bumping me. Alright, we got past him, but we lost some time to the Lamborghini up ahead. We gotta make that up. Made a lot of progress on this first corner last time, but I don't know if that was because we were actually faster than them on it, or because they were fighting last time. Can't really find out that time because I overcooked it. But we are gaining a little bit. Oh, he went to the dirt. That's good, that's good. That's really good. Overcooked that, but he did as well. He's feeling the pressure, he's making mistakes. There we go, boys. That's how you make a move. And he has a half-second penalty, probably from the dirt earlier. Alright, 6.8 seconds, more like it, to the car up ahead. So we really got to focus on just pulling away from the cars behind right now. Halfway through the race. It's actually going a lot faster than I thought it would. Gear play does a lot to help you on this track, like shifting before you pull out and stuff like that. That did not come out right. You know what I mean, though. Like if you go into a corner in like first gear, but then you need second gear to like keep the momentum, to keep the traction, you shift in it after you've gotten the rotation from first gear. And then it gives you the advantage coming out of the corner. See, like this one, normally you would want to go down to first gear, and then go to second gear. But if you actually just keep it in second gear, you don't need that much rotation for that corner. Also, Suzuka has a lot of that comes into play. That was close. Probably lost a little bit of time on that. But he's serving his penalty, so we don't gotta worry about it. Alright, we've taken about 0.8 off the gap between us and the person ahead in like one lap, so there's hope. Turned in too early for that. Brake too late for that. Alright, I'm getting too comfortable. I need to lock in. Losing time to that dude. Hit the late apex here so I can get this better. That should give me some time to work with. Maybe not. No, he's gaining on me. Okay, we're pulling away now. We are losing 7th though. can see him on my radar now. That's not a good thing. He has another penalty, though. I can't rely on that, though. Textbook corner right there, bro. Might have needed to shift down into first for that. I didn't get enough rotation off the braking. Just gonna hit it right here. Yep. .7 to P7. I didn't even pay attention to that earlier. And it's going down too. Did they like have a fight or something? Him and P6? Scared that Esther was going to be a penalty. .8. Oh, and he has a penalty? A huge penalty. Bro was stopped forever. .3 and it's going up. Last lap. That's the best turn one I've done yet. Yeah, I didn't have enough rotation there. I had to shift down to first. Turned out to be the right choice though, because we just went up a whole 10th. Almost hit that railing. That would have been bad. 1.3, 1.2. I gotta keep my eyes on the road. Looks like it's staying at 1.2. That was a good race. Not too spectacular. We didn't have the best qualifying, but we gained a few positions. P7, P11 to P7, so that's 4 positions, I think, gained. This guy's still going. Nobody left during the race, but somebody left during qualifying. I've never seen that before. Last guy finished with a 2-second penalty. That's gotta suck. Race positions 4. I got points for Nissan, baby. Let's go. 4-star roulette ticket. Nice. Now let's see. Let's go GG's. Let's see how many points we got for that. So we ended up 7th, right? Yeah, 7th. Driver rating went up. 31 points. I think that's actually the most I got in the Nations Cup. It was like 30, 31. So we're already off to a better start than the Nations Cup. But driver rating went up. Let's go see how much. And let's go see what other races are in store for this series. Because I know the final one is Group 3 at the Nürburgring. Like 3 laps. We had that one last time, and it was one heck of a race, bro. Alright. Let me get the racing gloves off. Let's see. Next is Group 4 around Deep Forest Reverse. I've done that one quite a bit. Then we got Group 3 around around Mount Panorama. If you saw my video on the hardest track in Gran Turismo 7, this was it. This one right here. That's going to be Group 3. That one's going to be filled with carnage, I already know. And then we got Group 3 around the Nürburgring endurance layout. So that one's going to be really fun. And then I didn't boost our driver rating too much, but it got it up there. Hopefully for the next World Series rounds, we can or seasons, we can be in GT2 if we get to driver rating B. But yeah, the next race is going to be Saturday, I believe. Yep. So I will see y'all Saturday. Goodbye.